And we're tracking the vaccine for you tonight. We have new information as officials confirm they're investigating if a woman's death was linked to those adverse effects from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The Virginia State Vaccination Coordinator says the CDC is looking into the death from last month. Now, no further details about this investigation have been released yet. But this comes after 6 women who received the vaccine developed rare blood clots, forcing the CDC and the FDA to pause the rollout of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. And tonight, we are looking at how that vaccine delivers immunity to your body and how that's actually different from both Pfizer and Moderna.
We're finding out who is more susceptible to these rare side effects. Matt Kaufax, live outside the Greenville County Health Department. So, Matt, what did you find out tonight?
Yeah, guys, this is obviously a huge story, and it's developing. There's still a lot that we don't know. But even before they paused the J&J vaccine, if you were to come to a place like this, you would probably still get Moderna or Pfizer because of availability. Now, I talked to one doctor who's researched all the vaccines extensively today. He tells me that these severe side effects of the Johnson & Johnson are very, very rare. That's the first thing you need to know. He also says, though, that them pausing it is really the only way they're going to get to the bottom of this and figure out what the causes are.
Dr. Emmanuel Sarmiento says there are a lot of unknowns at the moment.
The answer really to the question, why is this happening, we don't know yet, but there are some possible mechanism that they're proposing based on what's going on in Europe.
He says women under 60 appear to be the group most affected right now. We asked the doctor if this could have anything to do with the way the different COVID vaccines interact with your body. He says it's a little too early to tell, but there's a theory.
If you look at similar vaccine, which is a vector vaccine in Europe, by AstraZeneca, they propose that your body produces an antibody against that adenovirus and sometimes, attacks the platelets.
Here's what that means. Sarmiento says Pfizer and Moderna vaccines use mRNA, which replicates the DNA of COVID and activates your immune system. Meanwhile, Johnson & Johnson combines part of COVID with a live common cold virus called adenovirus. He says something about that reaction could be what causes clotting, but we can't know for sure.
6 out of 6, almost 7 million vaccine, that's quite rare, but they're just being cautious right now.
According to studies from several organizations, including the American Medical Association, blood clotting from a vaccine like J&J is still much rarer than clotting from things like smoking or taking birth control.
I'm currently 9 weeks pregnant, so very early on. I personally thought there's not enough information out there.
Danielle Morton says she's on the fence about getting a vaccine, but adds if she were to get one, she'd definitely steer clear of J&J for now after seeing these cases of severe side effects in women.
Obviously, everyone wants this to be over with. They want to be in a world where there's no more masks, there's no more worries. And so I thought that does kind of set it back a little bit more.
If you still have questions, that is perfectly normal, perfectly okay. Coming up at 11, we're going to talk more about the symptoms that one might need to look out for if they got J&J. We're also going to ask the doctor what he recommends for women under 60 who want a vaccine going forward. In Greenville tonight, Matt Kaufax, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.